Hello everyone and welcome to the April bullet journal setup. It is finally quarter 2 of the year and I'm excited to get everything done, prepped, organised, ready for the next 3 months ahead. It occurs to me as I am making this voiceover that I didn't actually film me doing my quarter 2 quests page. Hindsight, oh dear, but it's not a massive issue. We are focused on April, and if you probably couldn't tell by the sketches you can see on the page, we are going with a koi fish theme this month. I have really tried this year to sort of step out of the box, or at least my box, in regards to the types of themes that I give all of my months. Usually they're really simple. There are a few flowers, a few doodles, mostly washi tape, a lot of stickers, but I really wanted to, because I'm setting up everything so far in advance this year, like my entire bullet journal is already sketched out with everything ready for me to just film and post. I really wanted to try and do things differently than I normally would. Don't ask me why koi fish, I just think they look really cool. It was a really fun design. I had a specific set of washi tape in mind to decorate this page with. I ordered it, but the ones I got were not the ones I ordered. Turns out there's 2 different types, but it didn't say that on the listing. So, and it was koi fish washi tape as well in this like gorgeous orange colour, and I had a blue version, but that's not my colour theme. My colour theme is the green and the red, so it ruined it for me slightly because that's what my brain had fixated on, but I still think that it turned out really nicely. Was I worried about colouring in the designs of the koi fish? Yes, I was, because there are lots of different designs. Hence why I went with the simplest one I could possibly think of, which is red and black. Hence that's where the colour theme has come from. And then scattered around we've also got some, I assume they're lily pads, I guess something greenery, you know, without having to tread into the sort of blue wave ripple thing. And then I've got a few bubbles floating around somewhere as well, and that's basically just the theme, is just the koi fish. One of the things I absolutely love about April is the fact that it begins on a Monday, and that just makes setting up the calendar and all of the rest of the pages so much easier, because it's just solid blocks for the majority of the month. Of course, it is very annoying that it then ends on a Tuesday, so I've got like a whole massive half of a page to fill in with some sort of design, which is annoying depending on what the design is. But it just initially makes everything so much easier and quicker to fill out, because there's less counting for me to do to make sure that I've got everything in the absolute right space. Yes, 100% I am still using the exact same layout for every single month and every single week within that month. Again, because it's easier for me, this works for me, and it's the easiest thing for me to do. Because I work full-time, I don't tend to have a lot of things to put in my bullet journal, so I don't need a lot of space. I want to film this video here, I want to post this video here, here's a random appointment, here's something for the kids, here's something specific that I want to get done today. That's literally about it. Most of these boxes aren't going to be filled in with absolutely anything. Therefore, I don't need all that space. I also don't need all of the space on the left hand side. That lovely little sort of really thick border I've got, that's supposed to be my to-do list. So everything that I want to do that week should ideally, in my head, be written down, and then I'll pick from that and put it in the days that I want to do it. I don't think I've ever utilised the border or the to-do list for any of the weeks or months I have done so far. So thinking about that, nice little jump cut to all of that being done there, I might have to rework how I want everything to be laid out. Not for this year because it's sketched out, it's done, I'm not changing it. But for next year, maybe I'll try and come up with a different way to organise the weeks. Maybe do a different one week by week so it's a little bit more interesting to look at. You know, but I'm doing this for me, I'm not doing this for you guys, sorry. And here we are on the final page. Pay close attention to what I'm drawing, right? There's 2 days at the end of April. I did one planned out and then I had to count and do a second. I counted wrong. So the box for Tuesday is marginally smaller than the box for Monday. I only noticed that as I was editing the video. Didn't notice it as I did it, didn't notice it I was colouring in all the pages, nothing. So you can see how my attention is for everything. Onto the journal dump page, which look, I have actually been utilising the journal dump recently, okay? Didn't do it for January. I wrote a couple of sentences in February, which is, you know, a step up. In March, I filled maybe a quarter of the page, maybe closer to a third. The point is, I have put in the journal dump page for me to dump my thoughts onto, and slowly but surely I am utilising it because my feelings are not going to come out of my mouth. I don't want them to fester. So it's nice to have the option if I remember that it's there, because most of the time my bullet journal does just stay closed on my desk, which is not the point of a bullet journal, but I'm trying, okay? We're trying. And we're going to, I think, as a quick jump colour in. Yeah, I was correct. And here are the 2 boring washi tapes that I have to use. They're not as nice as the one I wanted, which is so sad. And now we get some lovely glimpses of me very nicely and hopefully neatly putting these 2 washi tapes in roughly the exact same place on every single page, with the green down first and the red with black dots, which is supposed to mimic the pattern on the koi fish. I'm just saying, in some form of way on every single page, because there's only so much you can do with 2 different types of washi tape and the layout in such a strict sort of boxy design. Maybe that's something else I need to work on for future ones. I don't know. If I seem like I'm talking more, apologies, I'm currently on meds and it clearly does wonders for me rambling. So I am going to apologise. The future is going to be full of the British ramble. I can't help it, I'm so sorry. We're adding in some bubbles here because the page looked like it lacked something, and if I'm correct in thinking so, that is the end. Yes, it is. So that is my bullet journal set up for the month of April. I am super happy with how this one came out, washi tape aside. Mental reminder to get rid of all of those pencil marks. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.